Oh my. Gary just had a major mishap. Anybody want to guess what happened? Well, like a mess. We still haven't settled in because of the unexpected problem. And there's his clothes. Oh yeah. So what happened, honey?
I had an incident.
What kind of incident?
I'm covered in
Just hide all the way to the rainbow's end. Just hide.
Speed limit 80. I don't know if I should be doing 80 towing this trailer, but
No.
I'm gonna.
No.
But just because.
No.
Just because it's legal. And that's awesome. I like this state already. Welcome to South Dakota. Man, it feels good here. It's like 73 degrees, something like that. God, I don't know, like the sky seems bluer, the grass seems greener. Oh God, I can breathe easier here. We're just a little over an hour away from Sioux Falls. It's actually Brandon, South Dakota, where we're going to be staying tonight. Actually, we're going to be staying the next 3 nights there. Got a lot of work I got to get caught up on. I'm so far behind. Like right now, I don't know how many videos into season 2 this will be, but just to give you an idea of how far behind I am on editing, at this particular moment, I still haven't edited the Christmas video from season 1. I'm working on it though. I plan on getting that done as soon as we get to the campground tonight, and then getting caught up on a bunch of stuff. And I've got school starting in a few weeks, so I'm gonna be busy. What is on her butt?
She thinks she's a wolf. She's a pick your battles.
She's on a whole nother level.
She's just on a whole nother level.
Can you tell me where we are?
South Dakota.
Yep. Where at? Can you point to the map? That's right. We left Nebraska, drove up through Iowa, and we're about to be right there. We got 2 stickers to fill in tonight. Don't let me forget, okay?
It's a long drive because we were from here
Yep.
all the way up to here.
Actually, we went from here down to here, and then back up through here, through Kentucky, and then over a little bit through Illinois, through Missouri, into Kansas for a little bit, and then up into Nebraska, and then up into Iowa, and now we're in South Dakota. It's a lot of driving. And you did a lot of sleeping, didn't you?
So I have all the energy.
Oh my. Gary just had a major mishap. Anybody want to guess what happened? Well, like a mess. We still haven't settled in because of the unexpected problem. And there's his clothes. Oh yeah. So what happened, honey?
I had an incident.
What kind of incident?
I'm covered in That's not cool.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it right now. I just want hot water. That was awful. That was awful.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't help it.
So remember back in, where were we, Nebraska? Went to dump the tank and the black water had found its way down to the chute. So when I took the cap off, it kind of burped a little bit. So I take the cap off, right? And it doesn't just burp at me. It's not just a little, and you know, like it was in Nebraska. 360 degrees of fecal matter all up the side of the camper, all over my shoes, is on my face, is on my arms, my legs, my short, everything. It went everywhere. So I'm like, I'm walking like a zombie, right, into the camper. I'm like, honey, get the shower ready. So I'm like,
No, you said, hey, everybody out of the way, I'm coming in hot. Oh God.
so I'm coming up the stairs, like stripping off my clothes, walking down the hallway. Trish is gagging. She gets everything ready in the shower because I mean, you know, we just pulled in 2 minutes prior, and I hadn't hooked up the water yet. I hadn't hooked up the city water, so all we had was that little bit of fresh water that was still left in the tank. So I get in there, turn the water on. 45 seconds, it starts spitting, and I can hear the pump going. Whee! I'm like, honey, turn the pump off. And I'm standing there just covered head to toe in soap. So she had to go out there, hook up the water. She wasn't sure how to do it, so she takes my phone, puts it on speakerphone. So I'm sitting there like screaming at her through the shower door into my speakerphone, trying to walk her through how to do it. And then all of a sudden, miraculously, the water comes on, but it's still not hot. So I had to take a freezing cold shower to try to get the mess off of it. So,
Yogi Bear!
What? Oh my God! What?
Haley,
You're
no,
doing a birthday
it's a birthday party.
We'll be here for 3 days.
And remember,
Can't hug them.
you can't hug Yogi Bear right now because that's the way the world
Corona.
is. Hey, there's Yogi.
Hey, boo boo. Hey, what was it you said about Corona and Yogi Bear?
Hey, boo boo, gotta stay 6 feet away from you. You know what else is funny? When we first got here, the dude on the golf cart's like, he had this sanitizer and like a garden sprayer, and he sprays off all the sewer connection, the water connection, all that stuff. And he said, you know, this is disinfectant. You might want to give it a few minutes because it might smell a little funny out here.
Now it does.
Little did we know. 5 minutes later. Oh boy. Are you okay? Are you sad because you can't hug Yogi? Hey, what if I go back and play the video of when you hugged Yogi in Nashville last year? Do you want to do that? Okay, I'm going to go and play that right now. Okay?
Okay.
We just saw a bear. Not that kind of bear. Remember, we're at Jellystone, so it was either Yogi or Boo Boo. I don't remember the difference. Do you?
Yogi's the
which
big tall
one's-
one, Boo Boo's the little one. Yeah, that's Boo Boo.
Okay. Well, anyway, one of them was out here. They just took off on a golf cart, so we're going to go try to find them.
I'm gonna scream, wait, Yogi Bear and Boo Boo.
We have found the bear.
I like this campsite.
See? Did that work?
Yes.
Yeah? Maybe you can elbow bump him or something. Honey, are you about to cry? This is what drives me crazy. It's easy to overlook the little tragedies of the past year, like the little girls with the big hearts that get broken because they can't hug a bear. But when everything changes, you gotta find the silver lining. Like the fact that we finally found a place with an open pool. This pool even had a tiki bar, and I discovered a local delicacy called chislic, which was basically deep fried steak. Probably wasn't the healthiest thing I could have eaten, but it was good. Trish got some of the fried pickles she'd been craving for weeks. She also got about a gallon of some fresh squeezed lemonade to go with it. And Haley got an icy to take her mind off the whole bear thing. Back at the camper, me and the kids got back to our geography lesson. I love adding to this map. We've already got a plan to fill the whole thing up in the next couple of years. The whole thing. I try to remind them that with every sticker, our world gets a little bit bigger, and the struggles we're facing right now just keep getting smaller. This one should be easy. So what are we getting ready to go see in a couple days?
Mount Rushmore.
Yep. So where's Mount Rushmore? Ah, there you go. All right, Haley, you can do the honors on this one.
There's a silver lining if you care to see that things aren't as dark as they sometimes seem to be. Every
Falls, and I've got two goals while we're here. One, we're gonna go check out the Falls Park, which is it's kind of how Sioux Falls got its name. And two, I'm gonna try to find a Quiznos. We used to have a Quiznos back home. I ate it all the time. My number one favorite sandwich is a chicken carbonara. I haven't had one in about 3 years because I haven't been able to find a Quiznos. They're not as prevalent as they used to be, at least not where we're from. But I Googled it, and there's a Quiznos about 4 miles away. So first things first, we're gonna go see if this Quiznos is still open. If they are still open, I'm gonna get a chicken carbonara, maybe 2, maybe 3. Did I mention the speed limit's 80 miles an hour here? That makes me so happy. Yeah.
Turn right toward West Russell Street.
Oh, I see it. That's a Quiznos.
I don't see an open sign though.
She doesn't look like she has good news.
10 to 3 Monday through Fridays, and they can barely handle that.
10 to 3?
She said nobody eats here.
That is so sad.
It is sad.
Did you tell her we've been looking for a Quiznos for years?
Yeah, so we wanted to eat. She said, well, if I could go over there and rent it, I would. But
It said 10 to 7 online.
I know, that's what I told her.
Dang it.
She said 10 to 3 is COVID hours.
COVID hours.
Yeah.
Poor Quiznos. They used to be everywhere. You remember the commercials? We like the subs because they are good to eat. I don't remember the words.
We love these subs because they are good to us.
Dang it. All right. We're traveling the country. My goal is going to be to find a Quiznos and get a gigantic chicken carbonara. You think we can pull it off? Okay.
Chicken carbonara.
And they've got the stuff to make it in there,
I
too.
can't open my Gatorade and I'm down with thirst. Can you open it, please?
We're trying to make you take a bath, don't you? Huh? You gonna get in a bath? Gonna take a bath? I'm just kidding. Come back. Oh, there's a tail tucked and everything. I don't want a bath.
Trying to do his best to get away from that water.
Let's look over here first. See what this is. This looks important, or like it used to be. Hive of the Queen City. The falls are at the heart of the young city of Sioux Falls, nicknamed the Queen City. The Queen Bee Mill stood at the most powerful point in the falls and was the center of activity in the 1880s. Right there. It was decided to take full advantage of the power possessed by the falls. The mill was unusually large and its equipment was the most advanced available. The building burned in 1956, leaving only a charred shell. The top 5 floors were later removed. First and second stories stand as a reminder of the ambitious vision of Sioux Falls' early business leaders.
Sometimes I think he just gets grumpier with the younger ones. He's like, I can't joke like that anymore.
cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Something we were told would last 2 weeks has been constantly eating away at us for almost a year now. But just like water, we don't have to be powerful to get through this. We just have to keep going. Come on, dude.
Mama ain't no fool, I'm walking the path.
Think of the people that had the vision to build that mill as they sat here staring at the incredible force of nature that created Sioux Falls. Now imagine being faced with something so massive and so destructive, and your first thought is, how can I use that to do something good? That is a true test of character. Our dog is so spoiled on air conditioning that every time we get him out, this happens.
I'm worried about him.
He was up on my window.
Like, we've given him water and everything, and
I
he's
laid back
still...
on him, and he felt like I was on a massager.
Well, we pant like that too when we get out and exercise in the summertime.
Not like this.
Well, it's moving day again. About to leave Jellystone, cross South Dakota, make our way to Rushmore. Nick's in there pulling the slide in right now, so I can get access to this. If you remember, I had a little catastrophe when we first got here. Made a little bit of a mess. There's a Camping World right down the road. I got this guy. It's this little Valterra twist-on waste valve, wastegate. Once I'm done draining the tanks, I can shut that off, and then I don't have to worry about anything randomly seeping out next time. So that should be a lifesaver. Also, when I adjusted the hitch when we were in Nebraska, I think retorquing it did the trick. I don't know if you can see that, but it's still perfectly straight. Everything's still tight. So I guess it pays to follow instructions. Oops. Let me get everything else packed up. We're gonna hit the road. I hate moving day. It's a nice park too. It's getting really comfortable here. Who let the dog out? What are you doing? What are you doing? Where's his leash? Yeah, that's important.
There are good days coming. There'll be blues too. You take the good with the bad is what you need to learn how to do. 'Cause life ain't waiting, holds no brakes. It moves like
Bye, Yogi. Thank you. We enjoyed it.
if you hesitate.